Greetings, brothers and sisters. Greetings. First and foremost, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are truly edified by tonight's word. And we're going to name this word, Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. All right. Again, the name of tonight's word is called Be Not Overmuch Wicked, Neither Be Thou Foolish. Okay. Um, in tonight's word, man, we're going to talk about this thing called pride. Okay. Pride is something that we don't talk enough about it. And in tonight's word, man, this whole sermon is going to be based off pride. Okay. What you see on the screen is on your left-hand side is the rapper Yo Gotti. And on the right-hand side of Yo Gotti is his big brother by the name of Big Jook. Okay. Um, Even though these two individuals appear to be worldly individuals, they are still Israelites. They still are brothers. Okay. And it's unfortunate that some of us is in the dark and happy with being in the dark. And Big Jug was definitely in the dark. Not only him, a lot of others is in the dark. And when I say in the dark, we're talking about spiritually. Okay. I'm not here to judge this individual. I understand that this is someone's brother, this is someone's father, this is someone's spouse, this is someone's sibling. So I understand that this person is loved by a lot of people. So I'm not here to tear this gentleman down. I'm just here to give you a biblical glimpse of what pride looks like if you don't check it. Okay. Um, in Ecclesiastes 7 and 17, it reads, Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest die before thy time? Let me say that one more time. Ecclesiastes 7 and 17 reads, Be not much over wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? See that? So when we analyze Ecclesiastes 7 and 17, when it says, Be not much over wicked, in other words, look, man, we all going to fall short of the glory. In Romans, it tells us that. But at the same time, we should be as righteous as we can. And when we venture over to being wicked, we should not overindulge in it. Okay. And some of us live our lives overindulging in too much wickedness. And word has it, this individual on the right hand side of the screen, as well as the left hand side of the screen, has been attached to individuals that's overmuch wicked. Again, I'm not here to pass judgment on neither one of these guys. I'm just giving you a biblical commentary by way of a sermon showing you how pride will catch up to you and get the best of you. You see? Too much pride will destroy you. So please humble yourself before the mighty hand of Yahweh. You see? It says again in Ecclesiastes 7 and 17, Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? And when you look at all the reports in the history, everything leading up to Big Jook dying, you have to ask the question, why shouldest thou die before thy time? This man, died before his time simply because of his pride. Now we ultimately know when we die, whenever we die, that's the time the Lord had it set for. But sometimes the Lord allow us to make certain changes to extend our lives, or he will stamp the day that he decided for you to be gone, to be gone. And that's exactly what you got going on here, man, with Big Juke, man. Proverbs 16 and 18 tell you, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. When it comes to pride, in other words, extreme self-confidence goeth before destruction, goeth before spiritual ruin, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So when you operate in arrogance, being high, lofty, proud, that will have you so high you can touch the sky above the falling rain, where it even blinds you from the steps that will have you destroyed, that will have you stumbling, that will have you under calamities. And that's what happened with Big Jug. Okay? He lost his life simply over pride. And many others have been murdered over being proud. Sad, man. That's why it tells you in 1 Peter 5 and 5, be clothed with humility. In other words, wear the garment of being humble. Your inner and your outer should be clothed with humility, to where you're wearing the garment of being humble. And that's why it tells you in James 4 and 6, God give grace to the humble, man. So we need to invest more in being humble. You see, when you have millions of dollars and you're in a place of life where you so high that you can touch the sky above the falling rain, to where you looking down on people because you so high up. A lot of times, if you don't check that, you'll walk around with this invincibility spirit where you can do whatever you want. You can't be touched. And I'm not just talking about Big Jook. I'm talking about a lot of individuals that operate in extreme pride, man. Too much pride will destroy you. So please humble yourself before the mighty hand of the Lord, who we know as Yahweh, man. Again, in Proverbs 16:18, they tell you, pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. So when you in this spirit of being proud, the Lord will give you time to check yourself, man. The Lord will give you time for you to reevaluate yourself and say, hey, man, let me settle down. Let me humble myself. Let me come down to this place called earth. He'll give you time to get to that point and place in life. But if you ignore coming off that high horse and you choose to stay on that high horse, then guess what, man? Destruction is waiting for you. Devastation is waiting for you. Ruin is waiting for you. So take this as a learning lesson, brothers and sisters. What happened to Big Jook is a prime example of pride going before destruction. That I can't be touched. I wish somebody would try to touch me. In the end, man, pride will you're gonna eat that humble sandwich. The Lord served the humble sandwich all day, every day for free. But nobody wants to digest it. Why? Because people want to stay proud. But murder and devastation and destruction awaits you that invest in being proud or invest in pride. In Proverbs 16 and 18, again, it says, pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. And in Proverbs 16:19, it tell you, better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly. What kind of spirit? Humble spirit with the lowly. Who is the lowly? The humble, the needy, the poor, the depressed, the afflicted ones. Even though we might not be in that state, we should practice and imitate the life of being lowly. So even though we might be high enough to touch the sky above the falling rain, we better invest in humbling ourselves. We better invest in being lowly, thinking lowly of oneself. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Individuals that like I said, that walk around with that haughty spirit, these are arrogant, high-minded, lofty, proud individuals, man. And I'm telling you, when you operate in pride and not humble yourself, you're gonna be too blind to see the steps that's leading you to destruction. And that's exactly what happened with Big Jook, man. He was so high that he could touch the sky above the falling rain, where it blinded him from the steps that would lead him to devastation. Like I said, it's unfortunate, and I don't wish death on no one. And I know this person's family is going through it. And it's just unfortunate, man, because spiritually, the Bible helps us help ourselves extend our days by biblical principles that we just practice and entertain. Just putting yourself in a state of humble. The Lord loves that. I told you in James 4:6, the Lord give grace to the humble. If Big Jook and a whole lot of others would have took the place of being humble and getting away from this extreme self-confidence, arrogance, loftiness, and pride, maybe a lot of us that have been gone, been murdered, taken away from here, we might still have a chance, man. A lot of times the Lord allow us to see certain things as a reminder of what we should be doing and what we should not be doing. And I'll tell you now, man, too much pride will destroy you. So humble yourself before the mighty hand of Yahweh, man. And that's all I got for you, man. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters were truly, truly edified by this word. And we give all praises, glory, and honor to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh, for allowing this word to come out. Shalom.